Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dome Keeper. I'm just looking. I'm not actually going to do iron shortages. We're going to do monster masses. Far too little iron for a normal mining operation. Resource converter and drill bird is what I took before. Oh, interesting. I was thinking that maybe we would take iron worms for that one. But I think we'll take iron worm for monster masses. Because it's a fun gadget to have where you can get worms that give you more iron. I like the iron worms. I also kind of want to try something, which is see if I can't scam additional worms. So I'm going to hold on to this one for a minute. The worms recharge every 0.85 cycles. We're going to wait a second and see if they recharge. Quick worms. You get 2 iron worms, and they extract quickly. Meticulous worms give you way more iron. I think if you're going early iron worms, you probably want meticulous. Perfect. All right. Now this doesn't start the timer, does it? I don't think it does. we could just let this be our first iron deposit. That seems pretty nice. I'm just realizing something, by the way. When the iron worm has the effect of it attached to the iron nodules in the rock, it actually fills out little circles that indicate how much iron you're actually going to get from the deposit. I never knew that before. That's pretty interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do one more. And then I'm going to bring up a load of iron. Can I bring up 6? No, I can bring up 5. Bring up 5. And we did get another iron worm. So technically you could sit at the beginning of your run and get like 10 iron worms by just picking them up and holding them. And then when you actually do find your iron, you don't have to wait for them to be produced. How weird, how interesting. All right. Drill strength still needs to be the first upgrade that we get. I will throw this iron worm down the shaft. I didn't mean to pick him up, but he's coming with me now. And as soon as we find another iron deposit, we will throw this guy onto the iron. I need him to not be with the other resources though, so I can actually like mine. I guess I'll just bring it up. It's right here. We found a variety pack of resources at the beginning of this run, which is interesting. We have enough iron to level up the iron worms too. So after we get the next iron deposit, I will get meticulous worms. There we go. Let's do it. We're not going to get any iron today, but we'll get it tomorrow. Whee! So after we get 2 iron, we'll get meticulous worms. Worm ready. I gotta go! Oh, I should have upgraded my laser. Wait a minute. This is gonna suck. That's a low tier monster? All right, we might take some damage. I didn't know they classified this as a low tier monster. Oh no. Day 1 death? Nope, all right. I hope you got that iron ready for me, my friend. I might not be able to actually upgrade meticulous worms immediately because I need enough iron to upgrade the laser. I need to upgrade my own speed too. I am very slow. Okay. You know what? Because we have the... no. I'm gonna mine this out, then we'll get meticulous worms, but I need to make sure we have enough right now. So yeah, like each one of those patches is gonna be 3, I think, because I can see the like iron nodules filled in white. So damage up first. I will come down here and get a like capacity or speed upgrade or something. No. No, I'm not. Diligent worms. Get the economy going quickly and then chickens. Oh God. Oh, we're gonna take so much damage. I'm letting the rocks come in. I'm letting that guy smash me for a minute. Lol. Oh no. Okay. 300% plus 60. That's no joke. What the hell are we gonna do? How are we going to win this? I gotta think. With what we have, I don't want to keep going, but I'm going to. Okay, let's double back. Low tier's relative, I guess. I mean, they're not like the strongest of monsters, but the rock throwers and the big walkers, those are dangerous. Okay. I don't think we need the cobalt, but there is more cobalts. There we go. That's acceptable. It's gonna take him a little bit longer than usual to pop out all that iron. So we'll get a fresh load tomorrow. I need upgrades for myself, I think. Yeah. Oh my God, that guy too. I gotta turn. I gotta deal with this guy now. He deals an incredible amount of damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! I have 1 cobalt left. That's something. Shoot me. Laser power. I guess we're gonna upgrade laser power if we can. That's what we're gonna focus on today. So, you got any more of that iron? Oh yes, you do! Okay, my job today is carrying up iron. Okay, if we make it up, we can get health, we can get a laser upgrade, maybe laser speed. It's only 5 for a health upgrade. I could get 2 health upgrades if I need to. But we can make a few loads here. We should probably go get the cobalt as well. Laser upgrades are relatively cheap. I think there's time to get 1 more batch of iron, but we gotta be fast. I need to make sure we have at least 12, because I don't remember how expensive the laser upgrade was. Also, is that what we want? It is 12. I think we want it. Turn, 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 turn. It's okay, it's okay. Gotta get them first. Holy crap, we lived. Okay, mission accomplished. We lived for one more day. All right, what would I do differently when we inevitably die? I think we need... Oh my god. I think we need more power early. I don't know what we want, though. Oh my god, it's so dense. I'm not gonna get any more iron, because I gotta wait for the worms to dig it out, so I'm just gonna hopefully find a patch somewhere. We can get a gadget. Come on. Oh. Damn it. Well, we can bring this up. Right on the edge. I mean, we're not dead yet. Ha ha ha. All right, gadget. What are you possibly going to give me? Autocannon, underground station, mushroom farm. I can't even upgrade it. I don't need an underground station. I don't need the mushroom farm. I mean, what are we looking for? Stun laser? That would be pretty good. Shockwave hammer's not bad. I can't upgrade it yet, though, I don't think, but if we can survive, I mean, it'll kill little guys. So I don't need to kill them at all right now. So don't even focus on him. That's not bad. Kill him. That was not bad at all. I would say that was downright acceptable. I do need some actual iron, though. If I can find some iron, that would be fantastic. At least we have a nice bit of rock to mine through. Okay. You're coming with me. Okay, one iron node is active. I need to get 2, because if I get 2, then I can get a speed up, rotational speed up on the laser, which will be really nice. Perfect. And it's a supplement. We'll have to wait until tomorrow for that one. Double laser would be nice. There's 2. 1, 2. Double laser would be good. Splitting our damage might suck, but it would just be so much easier to target enemies, is the thing. That's a lot of chickens. Okay, they're all dead on the left. Super Mega Shockwave Hammer could be a good upgrade. But I think I still want double laser first. That was acceptable. We still have 1 cobalt somehow. Whew. That's a surprise. I'd like to get rid of this mining friend I have. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna get the cobalt, let's get the cobalt. And we're gonna bring up iron today. Well, we should get the supplement. Do we even have time to get it today? Because I wasted a lot of time trying to find a spot for the iron worm. And do we want to just go bring up like 5 iron so we can heal? I guess we'll bring up some iron so we can heal. With the cobalt, we'll be fine for another day. I need a lift. If you have ironworm, you do need like a resource packer or a lift, I feel. But let's bring up some iron, and with 7 we can't really do anything, but we'll get the health up. I have a feeling we're about to get another advanced enemy show up though, so I'm very scared. Do we want to buy anything? I feel like Electroblast makes sense due to how many ground-based enemies we have. Like if I take out the flyers, then Electroblast can take out some of the smaller minions. But you know what? We have Shockwave Hammer to take out small minions, right? That's less important. Maybe just like a quick shield upgrade and we can get some extra health for the fight. Not much, because I got it late. I bought it late, but that's fine. No, wait a minute. No, we're not going to get stronger enemies. This is the strength of the enemies. I got to remember that. We'll get more of them, but they're not going to get... Okay, well, there's more of them. Ow! 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 Yeah, okay. I see what we need. We need to upgrade Shockwave Hammer immediately. Because if we can make it kill chickens, and we get double laser, then the only thing we need to do gotta do is just use it whenever it's off of cooldown. Death to the chickens! I hate the chickens, man. They're delicious, but also deadly. Delicious, but deadly. I'm actually gonna grab the water. We have time for another load. If we can upgrade the damage of the Shockwave Hammer, that's great, but I want double laser right now. Yes, we could have taken the Shockwave Explosion, but I think that this is good enough. We'll just manually upgrade the Shockwave Hammer. One day we'll use these iron worms again. Yes, damage. It's a longer cooldown, but the damage matters. And then with 6 and 3, you know what? Oh, I have 3 cobalt. Well, in that case, laser sight. I have tons of iron down there. I just gotta bring it up. Okay, it's actually working. Dare I say. Okay. Bloblems, welcome. You love this game. Dome Keeper is great. I'm having a really good time coming back and doing the Keeper trials for a second time. It's tough, but it's a lot of fun. And I forgot how hard they are. Some of these trials are ridiculously difficult. We are holding on by a damn thread on this one. But we're still alive. I'm taking carrying capacity because as much as I need the drill speed, I need to be able to carry the resources up when we get them. Okay, you come with me. We're gonna look for iron over here. Oh no, Miss Finch, thank you for the subscription. Kaka. Give me just like 1 second here of mining. I have another worm up there too. Man, I really need to find iron. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Any plans to play Cult of the Lamb's DLC or feeling done with it? Cult of the Lamb didn't impress me enough. You don't impress me much. I don't feel like I need to come back to it. It's a good game, but I don't feel the need to do another playthrough of it or pick up where my last playthrough left off, wherever that was. I think I'm good. I did see that it had a new DLC though. Yes, Blobums, this is Monster Masses. Vast amount of low-tier monsters. 300% plus 60 difficulty. So this one is real dang tough. Electroblast and Vulnerability Reflection. I haven't needed any of those lately, so I don't know which to buy. So for right now, I'm just gonna chill. Stop it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Man, that's enough to kill a chicken. That shockwave hammer, that's amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my God. We're living. We're not just living, we're thriving. Well, kind of. All right, that's the last of the, I don't need to pick it up right now. What I need is to find a home for this guy. Oh my God. Actually, I think I've changed my mind. What I need is drill speed up. We're gonna go take this up. Any plans to check out the new content in Noida? No. I'm done with Noida. Look, I think Noida is great in concept. I think it kind of just sucks. It's such an annoying ass game to play with how long the runs are and how buggy the game is. I've had it with my save file corrupting, okay? If the developer could work on that, please, maybe I'd come back to it, but I'm just tired of my game crashing. Oh, there you go. Perfect place for that. Muffin Maya, welcome. Welcome back! For the second day in a row, it's always good to see new people come back to the stream. I hope you had a good time watching my friend Chris last night. Seemed like you were. He's a good guy. Know it had an update recently. What did they add? I don't know exactly. I know it's been adding new content as time goes. Little updates here and there, new spells, new enemies, you know, just like your standard, we want to keep updating the game and it's already out of early access, so we're just going to add things as we go. Nothing major. A wizard corrupted your file. Yeah, the wizard is called, NOLA games? It's that, right? I was gonna say chicken or turkey butt. Well, I'm gonna pop some popcorn chicken if they show up. I got a hammer. I got a hammer. Even killing some of the flyers is nice. Okay, overwhelm. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is going well. The problem with that is sorry, I want to quote this though, from Games and Pizza. The problem with that is people now seem to expect that for every game, and it's so annoying. You mean constant updates? I bet there's someone going on Hades 2 Discord asking about next updates. There was, so I have a bunch of games installed on my computer at all times in case I want to play them. One of those games, even though I've never done like a YouTube playthrough of it or anything, is One Step from Eden. It's a game that I want to actually do like some runs of at some point. And it had an update. The update is like, I think it's super minor. It didn't actually change anything, as far as I can tell. But I was curious because it didn't have patch notes. So I looked online, and one of the first discussions that showed up right now, today, on the Steam discussions page was, so are the devs abandoning this game? It's like, dude, the game has been out for forever. It had its content, it had its updates. They've moved on. Not every game needs to become a Fortnite. Not every game needs to have, not every game needs to be a service. Games can just exist, right? Nobody's being like, when's Solitaire gonna get the next update? Yeah, the next update's gonna install ads. Oh, they've already done that. Like, what do you want? What do you want? The game's out. The game has content. Play it. When you're done with it, you're done with it. You don't need to play a game for forever. I do that because I'm a streamer. It's expected of me. Even then, I draw my limits. It's like, I'm done with Gungeon. You know, when we get Gungeon 2 announced, we'll talk. But like, you don't, why am I getting iron randomly? What is giving me iron? How did I get so much iron all of a sudden? I don't know, but let's do something with this. But yeah, it's just so annoying. I hate that attitude. That Noida got an update is fine. The game is out. It doesn't need any more updates. But also, I don't feel the need to come back and play it. Just because, Noida for me, it's fun, but it didn't hook me as much as it hooked other people. And that's fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna get even more meticulous worms. And if we can survive one more wave, we can get a bunch of upgrades. Bug fixes, add spells, add bosses. Yeah, that's pretty much what Noida's been doing. Nothing like DLC worthy, nothing update worthy. Well, update as in, what did they abandon the game? I just hate that attitude so much. Oh my god. I guess these are low-tier monsters, technically. Connie says, gamers are the most entitled group on the planet. Well. I could say something about it just being... Come on, pick it up! Right, it's spacebar, not E now. I could say something about it being just dumb people. But that might be a little bit too general. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of the entitled gamers. The internet has done a lot of good things for us, but also... Back in my day, games came out and they didn't get updates. Mother of Zerg, welcome. Feel like a long time no see. What the hell have you been up to, buddy? What's going on? Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large numbers. My favorite quote is, oh God, I don't actually remember what the quote is, but it's something along the lines of, think about how smart the average person is and remember that half of everyone is dumber than they are. I'm butchering the quote, but it's, you know, you get the gist of it, I'm sure. Okay. What do we want? Speed or damage? Let's go damage. Just been doing stuff. All right, fair enough. I like stuff. I hope you're having good stuff. Oh, it wasn't charged. I wanted the hammer to break the rocks. He says I'm eating spaghetti right now. Dude, I would love some spaghetti. Send me some. Are you looking forward to the new Housemarque game, asks Bloblums. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Housemarque made Returnal, a bullet hell third-person shooter, right? I don't think it had a first-person mode. Bullet hell AAA quality third-person shooter game, roguelite, a lot of fun, and they're making a sequel. It's like on something or Sorrow something. I can't actually remember the name of it either. Oh no, actually, hold on. I'm gonna take a drink. I think for a moment I mistook it in my brain for the Control 2 game, but that's just called Control 2. That doesn't have a, that's not called Onto or something. Saros, yeah, that's the one. That one's just called Control 2. That's another game though that to be honest, I don't know how I feel about Control 2 because I think the worst part about Control was the combat. And so that they're focusing entirely on the combat, I hope they just do it well. The world is the fun thing about Control. The combat was jank and annoying. Okay, Connie says the other game you're thinking of is Ontos. Right, there's Saros, Ontos, and Control 2 that are all FPS or third-person shooters. And they're all just kind of merging in my brain, probably because they all look similar or had similar, like, you don't know what this is really about vibes to it in the game show. But yes, thank you. Ontos, I don't care about. Ontos, I don't care. Let's get Swivelhead. Because I think Frictional has been not making very interesting games for a while now. They struck gold early on, and then they just haven't been like doing anything with their ideas. Well, they have, but I didn't like Soma. Yeah, Seros, I'm looking forward to, because another Returnal-like game would be a lot of fun. I loved Returnal. If you haven't seen me play Returnal, the playlist is up on YouTube, and I had a very surprising first playthrough of the game. It was very unexpected overall, but I enjoyed my time with it. And I played some of the Tower of Sisyphus mode, but it just gets way too hard, way too fast. The scaling is, I think, way off. So I just kind of like was like, I'm done. Enemies are getting far too tanky for my liking. Connie says, one of the few Finnish success stories. No, I don't want them to be finished. Iron? Iron? I would love to throw this on some extra iron. There you go, proper use of Abe Clancy. All right, well, I'll see you later, dude. Whee! -2. If nothing else, Returnal was unique. I liked it, though. Like, I legitimately liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. And I think, while I think it is a good game, but I think a lot of my enjoyment from Returnal was because it was unique and new and interesting. It's something I don't think I've ever played before. I've never played a third-person shooter bullet hell roguelite that looked like it was made by a AAA company. I wish that they had fleshed out some of the ideas, and I hope that that's what they do with Ontos? No, Seros? Seros. Ontos is frictional. I hope they do more with it. I hope it expands. Goes a long way these days, yeah. It's a crowded market for video games, and unique games do stand out. And unique games are kind of what I want to play. Unique, but also like competently put together, fun, interesting, stylized. Sound design, soundtrack, atmosphere, all brilliant, says Blobums for Returnal. Yeah, like, also just like beautiful. In fact, so I'm not gonna spoil it, but the first major boss that you fight in Act 2, the organ boss, beautiful. Like, what an amazing and intricate fight that is. It's so fun. You don't want to play the 5,000th Vampire Survivor clone? I'll leave that one for you, Bosef. You can do that one for me. Oh, that's how I was getting the iron passively. It's this guy. It was getting sucked in. Of course, of course. Right, yes, I remember now. I was like, why do I just seem like I'm getting iron out of nowhere? I forgot that I had this thing set up. We're calling everything Bullet Heaven now? What a terrible name. All right, 12. Organ was my favorite, says Mother of Zerg. It was such a fun boss. Beautiful and wonderful. Iron goes into the hole? Yep. Auto hole. Go into the hole. Auto hole. Oh, I had to make sure that you could all hear that joke. Over the loudness of the laser. Ashen Rand says boss name was a Hyperion. Nerd. But yes, that one. That Oregon boss was such a fun boss. Auto hole sounds like a Transformer insult. Mother of Zerg says, I loved thinking, is the music getting kind of loud? And then the character saying the same thing. Oh yeah, I remember that, and I remember, I think, commentating that diegetic music like that in a game like that is awesome. Like, it's music that's happening in the actual world. Your character hears it and is responding to it. I love that kind of stuff. I mean, this is a very productive day, even if this is all I'm doing. Putting iron in the hole. I have 56 iron. Silksong organ boss? True, you know, that does happen with the Silksong boss as well. Though, it's a lot more kind of obvious. It's a lot more physical, because you are climbing inside of the organ to get to that boss. So it's not like it's just music playing, and you don't think that the character can hear. Like, you know that Hornet is hearing the organ go brr, brr, brr. But for the longest time in Returnal, you don't think that it's really music happening in the game, but then your character comments on it. They say, "Wow, that music's getting kind of loud. What is that?" That's where it's like, wow, if it feels a little bit more emotional when that happens. Yeah, Hornet doesn't really react to it. You know that she hears it, but you're climbing inside of the organ as like a platforming challenge more than just for the music. In fact, I don't even think it makes that much music. It's more just just a lot of that. I want swivel speed. I can get both. I can get swivel speed and power. Good God. Let's get shield strength 2. Or rather, 3? No, 2? I don't know. TOO. Honka honka. Yeah, I don't think Hornet's spending too much time appreciating the artistry in the music. She's just like, don't get crushed, don't get crushed, don't get crushed. All right. I'm happy to report that Laser Dome is the right call. It's a really good dome for this. With all of the small enemies, it's just point and shoot. The Christopher Nolan soundtrack philosophy. Blah! Honk! Okay, everyone knows I like big honks. probably don't need to be looking for all of the iron in the world here. I could probably just dig down. I mean, the iron rooms have given us so much. But now I am like, oh, I should have saved some and upgraded my drilling speed. Because we're really slowing down. I have so many ironworms down there too, just sitting there. All right, let's bring this up. Let's see what we get. Another game that did that really well was Hades 2 Biome 2. It says games and pizza. Biome 2? Hades 2 Biome 2. Do you mean the boats or the... Oh, you mean the sirens. I gotcha. Yeah, you're right. Every level that you go in Biome 2, the music gets louder and louder and louder. I also just like the soundtrack because they start singing about like your ugly hair and your tattered dress. I find that just real funny. What do we need? Drill speed would be fine. Yeah. They're just ragging on poor Melenaway. Blobum says, every song in Returnal derives from the song Don't Fear the Reaper through chord progression and melodic harmonies, which was playing on the radio when spoiler. Interesting. That reminds me that I don't actually know that much about what actually happens in Returnal. Because of my first playthrough of Returnal and how it turned out, I missed a lot of the like lore engaging content that you would discover in the game, and I didn't really understand the cutscenes that I was exposed to. I kind of have like a general idea of what happens, but a lot of the intricacies of what's going on in the plot do pass me by. Bloblum says, I remember. You were there. It was, so I feel like I kind of didn't get the full Returnal experience, but also, I came by it naturally, you know? I didn't... that was just my playthrough. It's what happened. Are you gonna Returnal to it at some point? I guess, like, theoretically I could. Could always play more of that game. I played a lot of the Sisyphus Tower, which is just endless mode, basically, that gets infinitely harder as you progress. But, yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I was thinking about watching another person do a playthrough of it, where they experience more of the cutscenes and whatnot. So I was, cough, Chris, cough. I was thinking about doing that. Okay, prospecting meter would be nice, but I think I just want like a lift. A teleporter would work too, but I really just want a lift. I'm re-rolling for it. I didn't find it. I can take a furnace, that's fine. I could take drilling rig, but I don't care. Damn, that's okay. Do I have, I think I do have worms on something. It's a really specific cough you have there. I know, I gotta get it looked at. Alright, well, I gotta find some more iron. But honestly, at this point in our run here, I don't think we're gonna be taking too much damage because we have enough firepower that we are killing the enemies as they spawn. They're not stacking up. The lasers are great for pinpoint targeting like this. Don't burn iron. Base delay goes up. Can't even afford it. I'm firing my laser. Blah, blah, blah. This is like the ideal laser environment. Lots of enemies that you can pinpoint target and just kill them super fast. No travel time on a sword, no having to aim your, like, Gatling gun that takes a long time to shoot, or your mortar shots, no having to move the Tesla reticle around. You just point and shoot. It's like a hit scan gun. I guess it is a hit scan. Shoot the whoop, but make it double. I don't know why that sounds so funny. Give me a shoot the whoop, but make it a double. I'm having one of those days. Ah. Okay, I don't want every worm on there. Oh, there, I found it. It was right here, all along. There he goes. All right. You guys stay here. Diddly ding ding. They jingle. I don't know why they're jingling so much. All right, let me grab a couple more, actually, and head off in this direction. I might be able to find some more iron before the day is up. Hello. And I would love to get him unlocked too. So we went from having no iron being mined to now having 3 different deposits being mined. That's a productive day. Very aggressive laser pointer. And 4 for 4. And I'm just looking at mosquitoes, point and click and taking them out of the sky. Thank you, water. Water. Dude, we can actually get 5. If I can get up there. Oh, I can just dump this. And get another worm. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Well, I might. Is there another worm ready? There is. I'm going for it. I want 5 worms deployed today. Today! Got it? It'll attach, it'll attach. I also want Spider-Man on my desk by morning. Hubris? Nah, we made it. We made it. He's gonna make it after all. Just think, the economy! Just think, man! We'll have it all! We'll have a booming economy! The economy comes first, not our dome! Silly. Oh my god, and we could have had 6. Theoretically, we could have gone for 6. For 6. Dude, I desperately need the lift at this point, let's be honest. Oh my god. I'm gonna have so much iron. I don't even want it. I just want the lift so I can Scrooge McDuck it. Scrooge McDuck it. I tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna dig straight down and I'm gonna start piling the iron in the middle, and then when we get the lift and get the supplement for the lift, hopefully, we can just watch it all just get sucked in. So here goes the lift hole, the iron hole. It's a pretty deep map as well. I hope there's another supplement somewhere on this level. We've already done 2, I think. Although I can't really remember what the second one was. Oh, power drill. Iron keeps falling on my head. Gotta go. They're so meticulous. We're past the hump on this run, though. Like, we are not gonna be dying, I don't think. The enemies are just too weak. Too weak. The first, like, 10 waves were the hard ones. I really want to get some more iron up here, but also I kind of want to just, again, Scrooge McDuck it. But I need to find one more supplement. Was there one that I just didn't mine out yet? That's in the brown layer, right? Maybe we'll find one in teal layer if we look around. Or dark blue. Oh. Odd thing to find there. The other end of this mine. I'll take it. just gonna throw it all in the middle, I guess. Because I don't need any of this right now. I'm gonna need more iron so I can actually mine faster, but other than that... Oh, this isn't connected. I'll just yeet it. What the heck? Oh, I hate these types of side paths. A little bit of bedrock, and then there's just a lot of stuff. This is gonna be the ultimate pit. That's my goal. My goal is no longer to beat the run. We will beat the run. My goal is to make the biggest pit of all time. Oh, you know what? I should probably upgrade this thing. More base delay? Yeah. Really could use a lift. You don't say. What about resource packer? I would take resource packer if it showed up. I would pack all of this. I would just make Lego bricks at the bottom. We can pretend we're playing Tetris. Lego bricks? No, I mean Tetronimos. Where'd Lego come from? All right, back down we go. Back down into the hole. So much iron everywhere. Okay, you know what? Glad I brought you with me, I suppose. Squiddy would be so slow but constant. He's too slow. Also, it's not funny enough. I want to watch all of the materials get sucked up into a lift. That's what I want. I will accept nothing less. I want the instant satisfaction of watching the numbers go from single digits to triple digits. It's my run and I want it now. This is very stupid mining, but that's fine. Oh, we got another iron patch. I'm willing to bet I've got a robot somewhere to help out. I think he's behind the wall of iron. I think I saw Squiddy somewhere. I just didn't want him. I want to find a gadget. Oh my god! There's another deposit of iron. It's like this game has a lot of iron in it or something. What the heck? Which one? Yeah, which iron deposit? I got time. Got him. Got him. I'll probably, what I should do is I should bring up water so I can re-roll for the lift, assuming we find another gadget. We've only found 2 gadgets so far. There's probably gonna be a third. I think usually they give you 3. Should say pile of iron, not wall where a worm used to be. Yeah, it's gonna be a while till we find him. Again. Bloop, 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 bloop. Man, I love having no difficult enemies. That's been a lot of fun. Let's go here. Somebody killed off screen. I love it. Just point and shoot. Ah, here we go. So this is the gadget. I'm gonna bring it up because we can't. No, I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm gonna find the supplement. That way we can bring them up at the same time. Because if I bring this up, it's gonna start moving up the iron. I don't want that. I want it done at the same time. I want to watch it. Also, I want to bring up more water first, so we're gonna chill on this momentarily. Don't worry, I got a plan. You know me, my plans are the best as well. Also, there's still iron to mine. So as long as there's still iron to mine, I'm not done. The heck? What? I mean, thank you, drill, because I'm just gonna put you down. I guess I have to leave some water. Let's not get carried away with the water yet. Paddle Jumper, welcome. How you doing today? Such a tease if you didn't have the drill. Well, it would... Guaranteed you should be able to access it from somewhere. So it's not the end of the world. It would just be... well, a big tease, wouldn't it? Okay, we have so much water. We should be able to re-roll for a supplement when we get one. Oh, so thirsty. A slurp. Look at that, perfect timing too. I don't even want to upgrade the hammer because that'll just make it slower. Like it's killing the flyers that shoot bullets. That's what I needed to do. One, two, yeah, we've only had 2 gadgets. We've only had 2 supplements. So there should be another one somewhere. And I'm gonna find it. God damn it, I'm gonna find it. If it's the last thing I do. Oh look, more water. I suppose the supplement, I don't know how they spawn. It could be in a different layer. Oh, speaking of water. Like it could be not in the same biome as the gadget is. I know I should also upgrade my drill. That's not the point. The point is not to mine fast. The point is I'm going to find a lift. If it kills me. I was gonna mine this. Man, there is so much water on this map. Maybe I should upgrade my drill a little bit. All right, let me find an iron patch for this guy. Give me a minute. Delay them slightly so the supplement doesn't have a chance of coming up. Yeah, whenever I do that, I usually just make sure that I'm bringing the gadget in first. That's usually enough. Well, didn't find it. I do like having the delay though. The delay is nice. Just on the furnace. Gives me a little bit more time. We could make the iron fuel even better. And then start burning iron. Yeah. We already have a huge delay between waves, because the wave is just so long. Like, between waves. There's so little iron. I just know I want it all at once. Do I have to sing the song again? Do I have to point at the sign? He wants it all. He wants it all. He wants it all, and he wants it now. You know, even if those guys are low tier at this point, it doesn't matter. They're not shooting any rocks. This challenge would be a lot harder if the enemies spawned faster, but they don't. They're spawning so slowly that it's pretty easy to deal with them. Oh, here's something we can talk about while I look for the other supplement. I learned something yesterday that blows my mind. Terraria 1.4.5 is coming out in a week. Might be less. It's coming out on the 27th, which is in 4 days. What the heck, man? I thought it was never gonna come out. What an interesting game that still is getting updates to this day. I don't know exactly what's going to be new in it, but I was thinking, hey, Chris, you like Terraria, right? Will it have real content or just cosmetics? It's both. They're adding, one of the things they're adding is like a dead cell skin. That'll be fun. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Okay, we've done it. Now I'm not gonna grab these yet, but I am gonna start making an iron hole, and then we're going to watch the magic. Oh, it'll be so good. Oh, baby. He's done it. People weren't expecting a Nuclear Throne update either. Very fair. I definitely was not well, I was expecting it because I've been following the development of it and I know that it was still being worked on. I didn't expect new characters, a new boss fight, stuff like that. That was all a surprise. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Ho ho ho. They've announced they stopped development like 6 times. I'm always interested in the why. Why are they developing more Terraria? Is it worth it, monetarily speaking? Or is it just their baby? God dang it. It's a slaughter! Kenny says, did the sequel get canned and they have no other ideas they wanted to pursue? Also possible, yeah. I don't think Terraria 2 was as well received of an idea as they thought it would be. I don't know. I don't actually know that, well, the whole story, I suppose. It's just their baby. It's a good baby. Easier to continue developing a game than start a new one from scratch. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes you're like, oh, the programming of this is, who made this? Who was the idiot who built it like this? Like, legitimately, I think some games have stopped development because of that. They're like, we don't want to work on it anymore. I think part of that might be part of the reason why Gungeon stopped getting updates, because the developers were like, man, this sucks. What the hell did we do? Our code is so bad. That's the story that I heard anyways. Okay. So, down must be the iron hole. Stardew Valley also had like a dozen final updates. It's another game that occasionally gets recommended, but I'm always like, eh. Look at all the spiders. It's a lot of spiders. Yeah, that's the reason the Blotcher update didn't come out in 2025. My understanding is that the Blotcher guy just doesn't care. Like, he's already made $1 billion. He's like, eh, it'll come out when it comes out. Which is, like, totally fair. I suppose if I made $1 billion on a game, I also wouldn't care about how long it took to make an update. It'd be like, I don't need the money. I'll make it the best game I can. Until I'm bored. Not like he has to chase the hype. I'll say it again though, I'm surprised he didn't. Like, hire a bunch of developers, hire a company to add content to the game, and just knock it out. Frickin' Ball Pit did it. They got content coming. Stardew's a great game, but not for Abe. Possible. Katana Zero DLC eventually coming out, TM. That's another game that I really like. I like Katana Zero a lot. I had a good time playing it. And if it gets updates, It gets updates. More the merrier. I'd play it. Never saw the Blue Dome. It's a cool one, says Ashen Rand. Blue Dome? What is Blue Dome? My dome? Hated the karate enemies. I gotta be honest, it has been a while since I played it. I don't really remember it that well. Wish I could say I did, but I don't remember karate enemies. When you shoot, it's a light blue. Is it? Oh. I don't remember where my worms are. I'm just gonna look around for a minute, find some worms. Oh my god. Oh, they only appear in the optional hard mode. Yeah, I didn't do that. I beat the game once and I was like, yeah, good, I'm done. In the speedrunners tab. It's like, all right, you want to speedrun our game? You gotta do it, but you gotta do it our way. Hard mode. Never did the super secret boss. Also very probable. I also didn't do the true final boss in Nine Souls against Egong, if I can remember the name right. This is gonna take 1,000,000 years. This is so stupid, but I love it. I love this dumb project that I've got here. I love this stupid project. Let me grab a worm, just in case. Project Scrooge. What a great name. Someone write that down for me. Someone DM me right now. So I don't forget. Because otherwise I will. Anytime I say, that's a good title, I always forget. Are we making a ball pit just with iron cubes? Pretty much. No, ball pit's on Monday. Sorry. I don't want to provide misinformation. A square pit, if you will. It's gonna be a pit, all right. Thank you, Jaxie Pants. All right, you stay here. I gotta go get more iron. Okay, keeper. This is gonna be the world's biggest money pit. It'll be so big it'll lag the game. I've done this before. Look at how much iron there is. What the? It's getting clogged in the hole. Ugh. Thank you, also disposable. Oh, but you're second. You don't get the credit. No, thank you, thank you. I don't even remember where all of my ironworms were. The guild will be very proud. Imagine this with iron contribution. It's like, all right, I got 1,000 iron. Just give me a minute to bring it all back. Every time I move a large stack of iron, the frame rate dips. We're at 45. This is like the perfect way of moving the iron. My God. Guesses on quantity. That's such a good idea. Before we pull the plug and pull it all up, we'll take a gamble. Thank God you can bypass carry restrictions, says Connie. With the physics, yeah. It's fun. It's a neat little thing that adds a little bit of extra, like, emergent gameplay, I suppose. Why not put the iron in the hole to sink it? That's not the point. Shinran, the point is I'm going to buy the lift and then watch it all get sucked up in one fell swoop. And then it's going to completely lag the game, and it'll be awesome. We'll go down to like 2 FPS. No. Rejected! I'll stay to see that instead of going to bed. Hell yeah. I see what you mean with blue laser. It's just the environment, like the lighting of this planet. It's got a hell of a sun. Oh. Denied! Get clapped on. The game is already lagging. It's getting slower and slower as I'm filling up the hole, I think. It's at a flat 60 FPS right now, but that's just gonna get worse. A little blue, a little green, a little of this, a little of that. Moving iron is dropping down into the 50s. All right. It's so satisfying. How would you not want to see how this ends up at the end? All right. So this is still getting worked on. You know what? I'll take a shortcut. I think I see the corner of iron. It looks a little weird. There's no iron there. It's just when the ironworms kind of finish their job, it kind of looks a little bit funky sometimes. But there's nothing else there. I've done this before. Trust me. The pipe is clogged. I'm gonna have to go down there and unjam the pipe. You're right. Oh God, I'm gonna be a plumber, an iron plumber. All right, what's the problem? The problem is there's one block that's not mined out. I think that's where one of the worms was on. Oh my God, so many spiders. You need to keep some iron for max lift. That's the beauty of this Ashen Ran. I don't need any materials to get max lift. It's going to be free. It's going to be the grav lift, and the game frame rate is going to tank as everything gets shot up. It's going to be awesome. X, welcome. Hello there. Hello there. Jaxypan says 487. All right, just to be clear, we're talking about the final number. So right now we have 5. What I need to do, though, is I need to widen the shaft, throw everything in. And if we find more iron, maybe I'll throw more worms down. I don't know. 250, says Ashen Rand. Well, you got time. You got time. We're gonna take numbers at the end. It's still a little early. More than 3. I think you're onto something. I think there might be more than 3 iron. I want you. These guys are gonna be my markers. Damn. I was gonna say to tell me like how far down I've explored, and then I look and there's just iron everywhere. What the heck? Get out of here. You get out of here. Go in the hole, thank you. Thank you. Gotta finish mining this stuff out. You would think that a 1 tile wide would be fine, but I think we're gonna have too much iron. Abe losing time to crash the game. I don't think the game will crash. I think there's, you know, just gonna be a physics problem. Thank you, username. I see another one. Definitely more than 3 factorial, that too. What about 3 double exclamation marks? I always forget how the big numbers work. Price is Right rules or the closest? Good question. Lift only covers the middle. So the lift has a little bit of a magnet to it. It'll still pick up most of the iron that's to the left and right. So I'm not worried about that. This is turning into an epic run. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I don't know why I'm not upgrading my drill speed one more time. I probably should, but at this point, we're too deep. It's a very weird way of getting stuck. Oh, that sounded beautiful, though. Did you hear that? It all makes noise when you're moving it around, so it sounds very, very pretty. It's probably a little quiet for you guys, though. I gotta go. What instrument do you play? Iron, cobalt, and water. The water in particular sounds really cool when you're moving it around. Ding dong dong, bang bong bong bong. Oh, the lag. I don't know why it gets laggier the more you have together, though. That's what's strange. The prediction system allows for 10 options, says Connie. We'll figure it out when we get there. We still have tons of time. Our resources are supposed to go up and not down. Where we're going, we don't need resources. Laggy because of the ore and enemies. It's not even the enemies. Enemies don't create lag. It's the physics. That's the problem. Like, the problem isn't the enemy sprites walking. There's no physics on those. There needs to be a Scrooge McDuck achievement, says Jaxie. Yes. Another dome at the other side of the planet. I like that idea. There's gotta be a China down here somewhere, right? I don't know. Connie disposable. What's on the other side of Finland? Is there anything on the other side of Finland? Oh, the lag. It's making it hard to watch. Well, we're at 12 FPS. C, probably. What's answers A, B, and D? Jesus Christ. Single digits! We're at single digits, everybody! I'm just gonna mine this way. There's a cave down there. You see that? Looking good. All right, this is getting hard to watch. But we've got more iron to move, so until we're done, we're gonna keep going. I might not mine any more out, but we'll take a look at the final deposit. Like it's a big jar of jelly beans, and then we'll take numbers. Looking crisp. Oh! Now we're at 96 FPS. Something happened. I don't know what happened. I think it all settled. Oh! Never mind. I forgot about the lake. For a brief moment, I had frames. And then we lost it all. A bit over the Antarctic, over the ocean. All right. So cold. All right, I'm gonna go up because I'm out of time. Hi, guys. Meow. I don't know what a worm would sound like. Probably not like a hiss. There we go. Got. Oh, I had 100. Now I lost it. My frames. This is hard to control. I have to go off a feel. How did you live? What are you doing? Nothing. Just playing some games. All right, back down. This is giving me a headache, says username. Me too. That's why I'm gonna finish, and we're gonna get the water, or we're gonna get the materials probably right now, because I need my frames. Don't worry, me too. We're gonna finish this wave. This is getting a little ridiculous. See, that's what I was talking about with the, it's a lie. Wasn't any iron. Ugh. Okay. All right, so this is how much iron we have. Okay, this is the pit. The pit of destiny. What happens? The first game deletes materials or crashes? The game's not gonna crash, because it's just a physics simulation. It's just taking a long time to go through the frames. Less than I thought, says Connie. It takes a surprisingly small amount of iron to lag this game. All right. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this. Oh my God. All right. We're gonna start a prediction. Not caps lock. All right. Let's start at like 200. And I'll go in like 40 increments. How do I add more? Okay, I got it. 240 to, let's say 279. 80 to 315. 320 to 359. 60 to 399. 2, 4. I don't think we're going to have this much. But just so that people can vote more. E5. I don't think we're getting 500. There you go. All right. You're going to get 2 minutes. You can vote on how much iron we're going to have, specifically iron, after we lift it all up. There you go. So how many hundreds of iron do you think we're going to have? If you're quick, you can count it. It's pretty packed, but there's a little bit of cobalt and water in there, and they're different shapes, so you know what? Your packing algorithm is going to be a lie. Yeah, it's going to be total amount after +5. How many jelly beans are in the jar? How did this happen? I need to finish this so that I can get my frames back. Ironworms. Ironworms, and also this is actually a very easy combat that we experience, so I don't need the iron. All in. All right, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna do it immediately after the next combat wave. Actually, I think that's what I'll do. What did I tune into? You have 45 seconds to finish your betting. Do 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 do. Finally, a use for all these points. Caps Locka, Backspacia. I get that reference, and that's not even from this channel. There's one really lucky iron vein. Yeah, it's shooting out iron. I don't know, the joke was it was my vein, my blood. My blood! I can make a streamer play a game for only 50,000? No, those need to be adjusted. Oh my god, it's so laggy. I got hit by that rock because I can't control this thing. Ow! I'm taking more damage this wave than I've taken the whole, like, last 20. I'm using cobalt. Imagine using cobalt. Get a better PC. Man, in this market, I'm not made of money. All right, here we go. We're gonna re-roll 14 times to get the lift. Imagine we don't get the lift. That'd be so funny. Hey, lift. Hey, grav lift. The lift is starting to move down. I'm gonna wait a minute because the lift is actually extending downwards, I think. Missed the prediction. Mine says 522 says disp. How'd you miss it? All right. Grav lift. It was extending downwards. That's awesome. All right, here we go. I'll wait right here. We're at 12 FPS. That's the most I've had in a while. Now we're at 7. It got stuck. I gotta unjam it. I'm at 20 FPS. I gotta unjam the thing though. There we go. All right. Ugh. This thing isn't very good at sucking in the resources, is it? Lift is bad. It's bad at this much. Come on. I'm gonna have to start throwing it in. Lift wasn't made for this. I never asked for this. Yeah, the lift did lift. There's just a lot to lift. This thing do be munchin'. Just think, when this is done, I gotta go down and just make sure it's got it all. Glong, 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 glong. Trying to put a lot of squares into the square pit. Of course it can get stuck. All right, we're already approaching some people's bets. Mother of Zerk says, what did I come back to? I guess you didn't vote then, huh? I gotta do some fighting, actually. Hold on. What's funny is that the frame rate came back like immediately. I had like too many iron, and then once it got sucked in, it's like, oh, you wanted frames? Oh, okay. Is this prestige? No, it's a challenge run. It's a very easy challenge run, though. Sorry, it's a little loud at this point. Meow. No, 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 no. Come on. Not made of time. All right, it's still coming up, which is weird. All right, I gotta fix some of this. Hold on. Admittedly, at least it is a lot easier to deal with now that it's all up. Okay, I didn't think we would actually hit this amount. I forgot to vote. Oh my god. I was gonna say like 450. But I think there's still gonna be some at the bottom, isn't there? Alright, I gotta go down. 1 second. There's one. See, it picked up pretty much everything. So we're gonna have we're at 4, there's still some coming up. 479. We're approaching a threshold. Like it's right at the border between two of the voting options. 480. All right, that's all of the iron brought up. 480. We started with 5, but that was part of the number. There was 475 down there. That's a lot of iron. Dave, because reasons. 480 to 519. There you go. Perfect. All right, how do I do this? Choose prediction. 57% of people thought there would be 400 to 439. 28% of people thought there would be 440 to 479. There was one person who said 480 to 519. Dave, because reasons. You are now the proud owner of a large amount of channel points. That was lower than I thought. There was more cobalt and water in the lower layers. You gotta account for that. You're the proud owner of 352,900 channel points. That's stupid. I love it. All right. I suppose I should upgrade my mining speed at this point. Professional counter title. There you go. How much did he bet originally? Can I get like stats? Can I get the stat breakdown again? He bet 2,000. I can't see who gave what. Oh, wait, summary. Oh, hell yeah. This is a nice screen here. Shinigami spent 200,000 points. Username spent 100,000 points. There you go. All right, I know you can't see it, but that's fun. That's fun. All right, I'm gonna upgrade my mining speed. I can report a gamba. I must have misclicked. Yeah, Jaxie Pants, you didn't actually put in a vote, so you must not have confirmed it. But you did say 487. You could have had amazing amount of channel points. All right. So I'm gonna upgrade everything. We're gonna mine real fast. I'll get the lift speed. Why not? And I'm just gonna keep going mining speed. I'm gonna one-tap the blocks at this point. All right, we still have to finish this run. I was closest. You were closest, but also, Dave did have it, you know, in the range too. Basking in the actual frames. Half of this was just, yes, to get my frames back. I would have kept going. I would have kept mining. We'd be here for another hour. That'll be for like a prestige run. It's actually so fast to mine now because I've upgraded my mining speed. This run had an actual goal too. The goal is just the relic, but this run was also the run of lots of small monsters. Bold of you to assume I'm not a channel point quintillionaire already. Yeah. That's the thing. Nope. Gonna quickly upgrade my mining speed. I like how you keep mining resources for no reason. It's a habit, okay? The gameplay loop of Domekeeper is that good that even now I'm like, I gotta mine. I need more resources. Look, there's water. I only have 36 water. Also, because of the lift, I don't care how long it takes. I can just throw it into the lift. I can stop whenever I want. I can't, though. That's a good point, though. I don't need this iron. Throw the water in. Could always use some water. Water. All right, I lied. I'm gonna mine the iron. Great, now mine out the entire map while you're there. There's an achievement for that. If I'm going for that achievement, though, I'm doing it on a small map. Bedrock takes way too long to mine out. All right, let's go. Username says I did it on a challenge run map. You know what? To be fair, this would be the perfect time to do that because this challenge run is so easy once you cross the threshold. Like, now that we're here and nothing is able to hit my dome, this would be a good time for it. You are right. I'm not gonna, but you're right. Do waves get harder or do they cap out? They get harder. This wave is also going to take like 5 minutes. That might not be a joke. I remember this. they just keep coming, and they just keep coming. Just when you think that'll be it, there's just more. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Isn't dying faster at this point? They're so weak, and I have 19 cobalt. It takes forever. Username says, this is why I did this on the inverted gravity one. So my waves don't take 40 years. So, to sort of answer Blob's question, the waves in this game do get harder and harder, and there's no cap. This wave was so long because when you end your run and you get the relic, the game massively increases the difficulty of your waves, and as a result, it took a long time because there's so many tiny small enemies that we are dealing with on this challenge that it takes so many more spawns to equal the wave strength. It just takes a long time. Ah. All right, well, we killed 6,000 enemies, 1,894 popcorn chickens, 3,167 amogus. We did 132,000 damage. We also took 2,184 damage. Most of it from big enemies that are, or not even big enemies, like, I guess from the rock thrower, yeah, but mostly just early. Most of that early damage. Time lapse. Project Scrooge successful. So we did miss the iron down here. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deposits we could have thrown in the elevator. I would have done it, except it was way too laggy. I'll save this one though. This one is worth remembering. There's also 2 iron here on the left in that little weird hole. Normally you would have tons of boss monsters at this point, but the challenge doesn't allow that. Yeah, the difficulty in the background is it still goes up and up and up, but because the monsters are so weak, they don't have a lot of weight in the like spawn pool. So you just get lots and lots and lots of monsters. Literally the challenge is monster masses. All right, that was fun. I had a good time with that one. It took forever, but there's monster masses complete. Iron shortage, ironically, is the next challenge. I last did this with Drillbert and Resource Converter. We'll have to come up with a different selection of gadgets for when we do the challenge.